So real quick, before I get started with this video, I wanted to let you guys know that between me recording this video and when I posted my last video, we broke 50,000 subscribers, which is something that I am extremely proud of because that's absolutely insane. That's a number I've been trying to reach for a very, very long time. So I want to say thank you because it's hard to believe that 50,000 people actually give a shit about what I have to say. So yeah, that's really it. But anyway, so I wanted to make a video this week based off a question that I got in my inbox on Tumblr because it was really funny to me, but it also kind of revolves around the topic of my last video. So I kind of want to talk about that again because I think the last video I made was really sloppy, and I don't know, I'm a perfectionist, and also this was just a really funny comment. So it says, how can you be that confident, ... I want to be like that. I don't get it. How is that possible? That was pretty much what it said. And it made me laugh. And I'm not laughing at the person who's, you know, asking it, but I'm just laughing at how it was, like, worded. Like, I just didn't know that I appeared that confident on camera. I mean, all I'm really doing is talking to myself in my bedroom. Like, I didn't know that could, you know, seethe confidence. But yeah, let's talk about it. Let's talk about confidence again, because I think confidence is one of those things that everyone at least wants to have. But like, if you ask anyone what they think it is, I think you'll always get a slightly different answer. And I guess my own personal definition of it would be someone who can be the rawest version of themselves and just not care how people react to that. Like, is that good enough? I don't know, probably not, but that would be my definition. And I was trying to think of like examples where I'm like confident in everyday life, and I can't really think of any, but I did come up with one example that I actually do all the time, which is whenever I'm driving. I love jamming out to my music. It's one thing that I do shamelessly and very proudly. And sometimes when you drive, you stop at a red light. That's a thing that happens when you drive. And when I'm jamming out to my music, I will have my music blasting. I'm singing. If I'm in a red light and there are like 2 lanes and someone is in the lane next to me, I will not hesitate to roll down my window, point my arm at them, I will point at them and start singing the lyrics to them like it's a ballad. I do that so much. And I do that for 2 reasons. Number 1, and most importantly, because I find it hilarious and it never gets old for me. But secondly, I do it because I know the person in the other car is going to laugh or smile or they're a dick. I don't know, that's never happened. But they always laugh and it always makes them feel a little bit better. At least that's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping it brightens their day a little bit because, dude, adults in general hate their lives. They are miserable people. Like, I was babysitting my 7-year-old stepnephew, and he's like really into this Pokemon phase right now, which, yo, I was completely there at one point, so I feel him. So one day he's like showing me his cards and whatnot, and I decided to go down in the basement and I get this big binder full of all the cards that I used to play with when I was his age. And I tell him he can have any cards that he wants in this binder, and like the look on his face when I told him that, priceless. But it's like, as we get older, we stop caring about like the little things. It's sad. Like, you know what makes people happy when they're adults? Like money and getting laid. That's really it. I could have told him, hey, here's Pokemon cards or $100,000. Which one do you want? He would not have hesitated. He would have gone with the Pokemon cards in no second thought. Also, he doesn't have to financially support himself, but that's not the point. When we get older, we start getting conditioned to think certain ways and have certain priorities. So basically what I'm saying is Pokemon cards much more important than money. No, that's not what I'm saying. But it's like, I've completely accepted myself, like my morals, my logic, my characteristics. I've accepted myself fully. And with that being a thing, I can pretty much do whatever I want and I don't feel threatened by how someone's gonna react. And it's like the people who aren't confident. You think like a little 5-year-old version of yourself was ever insecure about anything? No! Insecurity is something that we learn over time. And like we basically get like conditioned and we learn that if we ever do anything that isn't like a social norm, that we're like weird, and then what happens? Like, we're weird. What happens next? Like, I don't care. I really don't. Like, what is gonna happen if someone thinks I'm weird? They're gonna tell me, they're gonna call me a name. All I'm gonna do is turn up the volume louder and just keep singing to that guy in the car next to me. That's all I'm gonna be doing. Like, don't live to please others, because I'm gonna give you a little spoiler alert right now. Most of them are gonna hate you anyway. Like, here's a tip. The more often that you do something that is outside of social norms, the less you feel affected by it. So just do you. Surround yourself with people that are like you, that do like you. And another really easy way to become more confident, hang out with confident people. people. And if you don't have friends that are confident, just watch a shitload of videos from someone who is confident. But yeah, I think the biggest influence on you becoming more confident is hanging out with people that you want to be more like. And I think that's how I became the man who I am today. And is it easier said than done? Hell yeah. But it's still possible. Anyone can do it if they really want to. But guys, I hope you liked this video. I hope it helped you out somewhat, kind of like my last video. If you did like this video, just all you gotta do is give this video a thumbs up down below. That's the easiest way for me to be able to tell that I'm making the right kind of videos for you guys. But anyway, if you missed my last video on confidence, I highly recommend it. It's gonna be right there. But guys, that's really all I've got to say on it. So thanks for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And here's to the next 50,000. So yeah, peace.